Okay. So till yesterday, we have seen replace all string methods. And I have shown you all the string methods till replace all. We have seen length method, caret method, so two char array method, two lowercase, two uppercase, concat method, and contains method, is empty method. And also we have seen split method, replace all method, and we have seen substring method, substring with a single parameter, substring with two parameters, and equals method, equals ignore case method. And these are all methods we have seen. And the part 2 today, we're going to start with the index of method. The string methods, lot of methods. Every method is a return type method. Every method will give an output to you. That means you have to store in some variable, right? So that's the return type methods. So the index of, you give the character or a string to the index of method as an input, and it fetches the index number of that character and string in the main string. The return type of this index of is integer type, int primitive type. So int, so variable equal to s1 dot index of v. So you're finding out the v character index in s1. S1 means Java Selenium. In Java Selenium, what is the v index? So that's what the v index it will find out. Any questions? So that's the how you can find the index of particular character, or even you can find the index of the word also, particular substring. So in Java Selenium index it is finding out. So Java Selenium index is a fourth index. So that will store here. So this is the return type of index is integer. See, data type of the method, what it is returning, the variable name equal to s1 dot index of Selenium. So Selenium keyword index number in S1. See, I'm not putting in double quotes. The variable name I'm directly calling. So somewhere we declared and we are calling here variable name. So using index of method, so that you can print it. So there is a one more last index of method. It will fetch the last index number of a character or a string. Suppose one character or a string repeating in the string. So first character is okay, but last character, last occurrence, you want to find out the index of that character or a string. You can use last index of method. This also returns an integer. So int, so last index equal to s1 dot last index of e. That means, so in Java Selenium, so e second time where it is occurring. So that last index will be given to you by last index of method. So that's one important method. And then there is a trim method, widely used method. For example, when you are getting from web page strings, all strings only from web page, it doesn't matter. It is an integer, so whatever the text you are getting, everything is a string in the web pages. You're getting a string, but while getting a string, there will be spaces. The end portion or head portion. That you want to remove that spaces. We don't want spaces. How you can remove using trim method. So removes the spaces at head and tail portion of the string. So returns a string type data. Again, the return type of this method is a string. String s12 equal to, see here there is a space, end also space. Sir, what about middle space? Middle space doesn't return. Middle space doesn't return. Only head and tail portion spaces only will be. System.out.println s12 value is s12. Length of s12 is s12 dot length method. So string s13 equal to s12 dot trim method. S12 dot trim method you have to so do that. String s13 equal to s12 dot trim method. So if you apply trim method, see this space and this space will be removed. So without space, if you find the length will be more. But after applying the trim method on this S12, this character and this character, space also one character. So two characters will be removed. Then you find the length of after applying the trim method. So you applied the trim method and you will return a new string, right? That new string length you can so find out the length by calling the length method. So this is the trim method will remove the head and tail portion spaces. Then get bytes method. Get bytes method, it fetches the byte value of a string and returns a byte array. Byte array it returns. So byte data. So byte array, the return type of the method. This method return type is a byte array. So variable name equal to s dot get bytes. So each character byte code it will return. That means ASCII code it will return and stores in this array. Then you can iterate using this bytes array. So the data type of this array is a byte. So variable name colon bt is the array name. So then print each byte. Now t represent the each byte of this array. So that byte you print it. So that's it. And get bytes method. Then compare to method. String s. So it compares the given string with a new string. If s1 greater than s2, return the positive integer. If s1 is less than s2, return negative value. And s1 double equal to s2 returns 0. So now see, a is a 65, a small a is 97. So which is coming, which is bigger one here? Now s1 value, all lowercase is there. And now that's going to be bigger. So that means you will get a positive integer. So that's how you can compare. The compare to method will help us. So system.out.println comparing S1 with S2. S1 is all lowercase and S2 is capital letter. That means S1 dot compare to, you're comparing with the S2. That means lowercase. So the difference between S1 and S2, it will return to you. So S1 is a Java Selenium. S2 is also Java Selenium in capital letter. That means the difference how much between this capital letter and small letters, and the small letter is a bigger one, bigger numbers. So 97 and 65, how much? So 32, right? The difference will return to you by this positive number. So Java, J108, right? And capital J is around 75 or something. So that difference it will return to you here, a positive number. And you are comparing with the S2 with the S1. So S2 is a smaller one and S1 is a bigger. So that's why it will return a negative value. So this is, I told you, S1 is less than S2, you will get a negative value. And if both are equal, returns 0. So that's how you can compare two strings with the compare to method. So another interview question, how can you find the length of a string without using length method? How can you find the length of a string without using length method? You should not use length method, but you need to find out the length of the string. How can you find it out? So here is the one. So the answer is the string object dot compare to, and don't give any value in the compare to method input. Leave it blank. Then it will find out the length of that string. That's answer. Next, join method. So this till all these methods, above methods are non-static methods. That's why object reference, string object, literal string object dot method name you are calling. But join method and value of method, these are the static methods. But static return type methods, again, every method is a return type method because it returns the value. It returns the value to you. So join method. So join method of parameters are delimiter and how many strings you want to join. Joins all the strings the given delimiter. So that's the join method. And it returns a string. You will get a new string again. So how can you call one class static method in another class? What is the formula? Return type method, data type of the method, variable name equal to class name dot return type static method. This is the formula I'm going to use. Because this is our class. This is our class name. Our class name, this one. But you are calling string class methods here. But static methods, how can you call? So you have to use a class name dot static method. So that's what we are using. Class name dot static method you are using. So the same can apply here. See, I'm joining. The return type is string type. So variable equal to string class dot join method. So class name dot static method. So hyphen is the delimiter, and all the values are one string, second string, third string, fourth string. All I'm joining with a hyphen. So this is the how you can join the strings. The join method. Okay. Next, value of method. So this value of method, what it will convert the given object into string format. The return type is string. So what is the return type of this value of method? Again, returns a new string to you. So how can you call one class static return type method in another class? I have given already formula here. The same I'm repeating. Data type, variable name equal to class name dot return type static method. So this is the class name is a value string and method name is a value of method. So int I am converting the integer into string format. So how you can convert string s15 equal to string dot value of integer. So you are giving integer, the integer will be converted into string by this value of method. So primitive data you are giving, the primitive data will be converted into string object. So let's say S15, now 25 is there S15, the 25 in the string format. But if you do string S16 equal to S15 plus I, what is the output you will get here? What is the output you will get? S15 plus I. What is the S15 value?
25.
25. 25 plus is it 25 is a string type and plus integer number. 25 is integer number. What is the output you will get here?
50.
Yeah. What you are learning, I don't understand. So string plus number, what is the output you will get? What is this plus operator? Is a joining operator or addition operator?
Joining operator.
Then why are you saying 50? How you will get 50? When you will get 50?
When we add it.
When you will get 50, both are integers only, you will get 50, right?
Yes.
Then this is a string. String plus integer means what you will get output? String plus integer, what is the output you will get?
25. Sir.
Then why are you saying 50? And basics you forget. What is this, madam? Beginning classes we told that. So anyhow, so that's all the methods of